will show you how you can view the goals that were created for you by your immediate manager. The system will always send you notifications when a manager creates a task or a goal for you. You can check your goals in the navigator. Recent notifications will reflect all the changes related to the goals or other elements of the system related to you. By clicking on the navigator, you can go to the section called About Me, Goals. Here you will see all the goals that your manager created for you to complete. If you click on each goal, you may obtain more details. We clicked on one of the goals, and here you will see different sections pre-filled by your manager. It will have all the relevant information to the goal or task that you need to achieve within a specific amount of time. Once you viewed them, you can click Cancel. You can view any other goal in the same way, and you can see all the details related to that goal. Description and success criteria, all of this will be provided by your manager. Attachments may also be there if they are related to the goal or task that you need to achieve. This video will show how you may view the goals, update, and submit them for approval. Once you start progressing on the goal that was created for you by your manager, you must update its status at all times. For that purpose, you will need to click on the screen on the navigator, select About Me, Goals, in this section, you will see all the goals that were created for you by your manager. If you would like to update the status of the goal, you may click on percentage here and select the right percentage completion, 25, 50, 75%. If you completed the goal fully, then you will need to select 100% as shown on the screen. You will need to mention actual completion date if it's earlier than the deadline. Save it. Once you save 100% completion of one of the goals, you will need to submit it for approval, and it will go for approval of your manager. This is very important. If you do not submit for approval, then this will not be part of the performance evaluation. So please make sure that you update all the goals progress in the system so that your managers are aware of its progress, and so that they would get notifications whenever you complete the goal fully, as shown on the screen once again. Once you click Submit, it will be under approval of your manager. In this video, we will demonstrate how goal alignment looks like. You will need to click on Navigator, About Me, Goals. Once again, you will see all the goals that were created for you by your manager. for 2017. Clicking on the goal alignment icon as shown on the screen, you can see goals alignment. Goal alignment is useful for all employees at GovTrack to see every employee's individual contribution to the overall departmental goal. In this example, you will see that the departmental goal was to reduce RFQ response rate time by 30%, where it all started with head of department level, then it was cascaded to relevant unit managers, and unit managers in turn distributed the tasks to the employees within their units. Employees in this way can see what their unit is supposed to achieve, as well as what the department is supposed to achieve in 2017 or in relevant timelines set by the managers. Mid-year performance evaluation, which will be conducted in June, you will be able to receive the performance document from your manager. This document will contain manager evaluation and relevant ratings in various sections. We will demonstrate how performance document looks like, how you can acknowledge it and print it out for your information and review. Once it is released to you by your manager, you will get notification, which looks like this. You might click on that. Then you will need to open Performance Overview. And you will see Performance Document from your manager and 4 main sections. Click on Acknowledge Performance Document, and this is where the main sections are located. Now here you will see the feedback from your manager about your performance in the middle of the year. That is why it is called mid-year performance evaluation. The first part called Goals would contain all the goals that you worked in the past 6 months. It will also contain the rating that you received from the manager. It may also contain various comments if they were provided by your manager. The next section will show the ratings that the manager provided you for various competencies that are assigned to your roles. And here you will be able to see once again the ratings from your manager. If you do not remember what the rating meaning is, you may click on the left here on the information button, and it will show you relevant rating information as well as description of the attitude or competency that you need to show in your work. Overall summary section will show overall rating that the manager provided you in the mid-year performance evaluation. Once you have done the review part, you may acknowledge the performance document and relevant comments. It is important because acknowledging the document will help to finish the performance evaluation process. And this is a task that employees need to do in the middle of the year when mid-year performance evaluation comes. You may also print mid-year performance document by clicking on print icon. And this will show you the PDF document that you may download or print. It will contain exactly the same information as shown on the system. It will also contain your employment details, overall summary section with manager rating, it will also show your goals that you worked on in the past 6 months, and competencies, the same what you have seen in the system. In this video, we will demonstrate how end-of-year evaluation starts and how self-evaluation is done by employees. Self-evaluation is the first step in end-of-year performance evaluation. You will get notifications from HR about possibility to start the process, and the very first step for everyone at GoTruck will be to start self-evaluation. Click on Navigator, About Me, Performance. In My Evaluations, click Begin Self-Evaluation. Click on arrow on the left and you will see the button Begin. You do not need to change any information here, you just need to click on Continue, and this is the very first step for your own performance document creation. End of year performance evaluation, as mentioned before, starts with self-evaluation. This is the section that allows you to evaluate yourself against the goals and competencies over the past year. This allows you to reflect on what you have done in the past year and to measure your own performance from your own perspective. For that purpose, you will see the 3 main sections: goals, competencies, and overall summary section. Start with goals and assign relevant rating to yourself depending on goal achievement that you can see on the left. If you consider that you performed well, you may set 3 or 4 stars. If you consider that you did not achieve, you may put 1 or 2. All the descriptors are available in the system. You can consult these at any time to be able to rate yourself. If you have any comments to share with the manager, you can easily enter these comments and they will go to the manager review as part of self-evaluation. You may share any ideas related to every goal and so on. The same rule of self-evaluation will apply to competencies section, where you will evaluate yourself against relevant competencies assigned for your role. If you do not remember the meaning of this or you need to recap on that, you can always click on the competency and you will see the description here. It is very clear, and once you recap on that, you may easily assign the relevant rating for each competency that you need to demonstrate as part of your job. You can also add comments here and request for relevant training related to the competency mentioned here, and you can also share your concerns with the manager once again related to the competencies. Overall summary section will show you the overall rating that you assigned to yourself as a result of self-evaluation. It is generated based on the ratio that we discussed in the presentation. This rating will go then for your manager review, and once the manager does evaluation for you, it will be going for further top management approval, and therefore it will be released to you upon final approvals. Once you are done, you may click submit. Click yes, you do not have to enter all the comments everywhere. And just now you submitted your self-evaluation, which went for your immediate manager review and further approval. This is the last step of worker self-evaluation, and we will show in other videos what would be the next step that you need to do. It is shown here, and it is called Acknowledge Performance Document. Once your manager has evaluated your performance, and once the higher level approvals are obtained, the performance document with your performance results will be released to you by your immediate manager. For that purpose, you will receive the notification in the bell icon as well as an email. Click on the notification. Click Open Performance Overview. Click on the arrow on the left and click on Begin next to Acknowledge Performance Document. So here you will see the final ratings that you received from your manager. You will also see your own ratings that you gave to yourself in the self-evaluation step. Again, it has all the same sections that you worked on before: goals, competencies, and overall summary section. The main rating will be the manager's rating in overall summary section, which is marked in blue color. Here, once again, please pay attention to the final rating from the manager, because this is the rating that is going to be linked to reward, and this is the final rating that you received based on manager evaluation and based on higher level approvals. There is one more section available in end of year performance evaluation. It is called 360 Feedback and Training Needs Analysis. Here, an employee can see what kind of trainings the manager assigned for him to attend. It also contains the 360 feedback from other stakeholders without mentioning the name of the colleague or customer who provided this feedback about the employee. Once you have done reviewing the final performance evaluation ratings, you may acknowledge performance document, and this will help us to complete the performance evaluation process. Provide the relevant comment, click OK. the last step of performance evaluation process when you acknowledge the performance document. You may also print the performance document with your final ratings in the end of the year by using print button. This will show you the final performance document with your performance information over the year. It has your employment details, overall summary section with the final rating from the manager and comments if there are any comments available. The manager rating is the most important one once again because this will be linked to the reward that you would get as a result of performance evaluation. In the goals section, you will see all the goals that you worked on over the year. You will see all the details, all the ratings provided by the manager. In the competencies section, you will see again the evaluation of your behaviors and attitudes at work, as well as comments from both sides, which are reflected here. It will also show you the description of the attitude or behavior that you would need to display in your workplace. And 360 feedback and training and needs analysis would also show you the courses that you need to attend based on manager nomination. Based on that, the HR department will be able to compile the training calendar for GovTruck. You may also download this document or print it out through the browser. Sometimes your manager may add career development goals to you and you can see the notifications about that. Career development goals are related only to your development intent. It means that your manager would like to develop your skills further, either due to performance shortage or due to further promotion. The reason for career development will be mentioned in the career development plan that would be created for you by your manager. You will get notifications about that as well. And in the notification, you may see the development goal details. Click on My Career Development. And you can see the category here which will mention promotion or performance shortage depending on the reason for career development nomination. By clicking on the navigator, you can access About Me Career Development. And in here you need to see the development goals that were created for you by your manager. You may find all the relevant details. You may update completion percentage depending on the progress that you make against the development goals. The development goals will be mostly related to obtaining various skills as well as to obtaining additional trainings and so on, so that you are able to further progress within the organization. If you completed the goal, then you will need to change it to 100%, and we will show how to do it in this video as well. Click on the goal and select 100%. Mention actual completion date. And click Submit. Once you receive updates from your manager, you will receive notifications once again. some of the goals may still be pending approval. For that purpose, you may see the steps shown on the screen, and you can click inactive goals, and this is where you may see the goals pending for approval. You will need to check it in the box here, click apply, and you will see what kind of goal is currently pending approval.